What's going on, guys? NealGuides here, and today's video I'm going to show you how to press with the 4-4-2. I'm going to show you my tactics, and as you can see I've got a very cheap team, so I'm pretty sure all of you can afford this team. Is about 200k, whatever this price of the team is. These are tactics. I got a video on this on my channel, so just feel free just to refer to this after that video, and you can see the instructions. Just feel free to just pause it. But anyway, you can see this on my channel. There's no point going over this again. But yeah, let's talk about the 4-4-2. So when I press it, you can start the you can start the game with the 4-4-2 formation. There's nothing wrong with it. But what I would say is depends on your skill level. I know a lot of people want to start the entire game. You can, but just be very careful. We've got press after possession loss on for most of the game. You got to be careful because if you can't defend or your skill level is not high enough, you're probably going to see a lot of goals. So I wouldn't suggest it for people that haven't got that. If you know, for example, you're bad at defending and you're not good at pressing, don't overuse it. Only use it when you are losing. But I like to use it just to apply pressure the entire game. So we're just playing the qualifiers. Yet to lose one. We get the ball back. Okay, nice. Now again, we've got the build-up play. We've got the left mid, right mid, and of course we have the 4 strikers. So an L1 trigger there. Got a bit lucky there, to be honest. Thought we would have defended that a bit better. So we're just going to mark up now. Now remember, when your midfield 4 gets beaten, you have your 2 CDMs, as you can see in the middle. You don't want to be aggressive with them all the time. You only want to be aggressive when it's a chance. You get the ball back here. That's possession loss. The best of passes from Son over there. Again, we're being aggressive. But you see that player's making a run in behind, so you run back. We don't be aggressive here. Because of course, it's 0-0. We are not, of course, losing, so there's no need for us to be aggressive. And he tried going for the cheeky chip. Okay. Now we're going to roll the ball going forward. Do a driven pass into the middle. Going to do a quick 1-2. We're going to wait for the overlap. And we got one of our centre mids join the attack. And that was to the wrong player. That's meant to be to our centre mid. Now, again here, be careful. We're getting counter attacks, so just run back. If you're not sure, just run back. Bring your CDMs into play. Now don't forget, there's no actual CDMs in this formation. Remember, because of the way the formation is set out. So you got to remember, you got to be able to push your centre mids back manually. Don't forget, you got 2 central centre mids. Use them. Applying a bit of pressure, but still using our centre mids. Use them as like basic CDMs. You've got Llorente on during the attack as well. We see Dembele making that run in behind. We're going to wait. We're going to do a fake shot stop. We've got no one inside the box with us. Now we've got someone. Now we've got Son. Do a simple fake shot. Take a shot towards goal, and it should be a goal. It is. Okay, now, of course, in generally speaking, if you're on a 1-0 situation, you should be changing formation. Ideally to a more defensive formation. But just for this example, we're just going to keep using the 4-4-2. Again, same thing. Same build-up play. If we're ever in trouble, we can always run into the space. You see our left mid completely free there because of the high width. Quick 1-2. All we got to do now is just make that timing there perfectly. Ball away. Outside the box, I'm running inside. Llorente, take a shot. Probably wasn't ideal because it was on his weaker foot. Now, if you want to, you can use teammate contain. Now, the teammate contain button for me is circle, okay? My tackle button is X, but the rest of my controls are default classic controls. My tackle button is X, as you can see, and my teammate contain button is circle. That's the only other thing. The rest of the buttons are completely the same. So just going to defend the situation over here. Run and jockey. Defend the angle towards goal. Oh, I don't know what that was over there. Quick 1-2. 1-2 again. Now that's on Yanka. That's our CDM. We don't want to be going forward with him, so we're going to pass the ball to him. That way he doesn't run forward. We see Dembele free on a wing. We're going to do a quick 1-2. Bounce it back. Nowhere to go. We can't re-dribble this guy, so we're going to bounce it again. Dembele's now making that run. Not the best of runs. He's through now. Now we've got no left back. So you see I went for a tactical foul there. So I took the yellow card. I asked questions later because that's my right back. I knew I got out of possession him. I got dispossessed. Now this formation, the tactics itself will do most of the work because you're pressing for 7 seconds as soon as you lose the ball. So if you're outside your opponent's box and you lose the ball, you're completely fine. Now, it doesn't mean you have to rush every single time. For example, like here, I can see Dembele. I'm going to make a pass the ball, trying to pass the ball to him. Now, look, you don't have to rush with this formation. Just because it's got long ball and forward run doesn't mean you have to rush. Take a shot towards goal there. Fantastic save. And as you can see, that's the tactics helping me out there. You see that?
A glorious chance. And it's there for him.
I just like to do this. Don't ask why I do it, but I have fun. It's the way I like scoring my goals. Makes it more challenging, you know? Waiting for him to commit. Wait. Probably gonna need someone in the chat saying, "Oh, he's got an amazing connection. That's why he can do it."
Behind in the game. You certainly
We all have delay. There's no excuses. Good save. Missed the timing as well. Wasn't paying attention there. Get the ball there outside the box. Ball away. A bit unlucky we lost the ball now. We've got to be smart now because counter-attacks are deadly. So we have to run back. That's Lucas Moura. Just running back all the way now. You see? Just guaranteeing it. Guaranteeing the safety of the ball. Pushing away from goal here. And we get the ball back. See Lucas Moura? The guy's got 10 defending, but we still dealt with the situation. This is what I'm trying to say. When it comes to centre-backs, it doesn't matter. The positioning is the most important thing. Not the actual defensive stats itself. Okay, now Son, we get the ball. Running into the wing position. We see Dembele making that run to do the L1 trigger. That's all about timing now. Dembele stopped running for some reason there. And you can see our team's pressing. So if you want to, you can use teammate contain to aid the press. Now again here, you got to be careful. We've got no CDM, so it's going to be running back here. See that? We had to defend the ball in the middle because we had no one else there. So whether you're winning 1-0 or whether you're losing 1-0, you have to defend those. Because if you're losing 2-0 and your opponent scores, then you just basically make it 2 or 3-0. Then the game is completely over. As you can see again, same thing with the tactics. The benefit of that is that Llorente is very high up the pitch. Again, same thing because don't forget Llorente is on join the attacks. Again, use a CDM here. Again, being a tiny bit aggressive, but then we go back. You see that? Then we transfer the roles over. We get the player nearby. Got a bit unlucky. So we've got no CDM here. So we're going to switch to Llorente and we're just going to run back. Man mark the middle area. You see that? So you see, even though we are winning 1-0 or whether we're losing 1-0, you still have to also, because remember, there's always going to be imminent danger. That's the thing with people when it comes to pressing. They decide to be so aggressive that they just forget about the basics. Now, yes, you're right. You have to be aggressive to get the ball, but if you're winning 1-0 or if you're losing 1-0, the worst thing you want to do is your opponent scores and you're winning 1-0 and it's 1-1. He's back in the game. Or let's say, for example, if you're losing 1-0, if he then scores then, it's 2-0, then it's a complete GG situation, if that makes sense. You've got to be very, very careful, and decision making is somewhat important. So again, of course, if you're winning, you should not be using this formation. Go change to one of my 4-2-3-1, something like that, a more conservative formation. And then kick off here. The ball's out of play. Okay, nice. Touch was that? Quick 1-2, bounce the ball back. Ball. What is these animations? Okay, now we're going to use a lob pass just to get the ball across very, very quickly. And here we can see our team's being very aggressive. Quick 1-2, L1 trigger, through ball. It's all about timing. I think that's just on side. Here we're going to do a driven cross because we see not Correa. Forgot his name. We're just going to call him C. I can't call him his name. We're going to run back in. Again, same thing here. We're going to apply pressure from behind with our CDM and our left back. And you can have step up as well on your left back and right back. This time we should take him. Yeah, we should take it this time. Hey, didn't work that time. Pressed the run button a bit too late there. Also, be careful when you mess around. I have this habit of doing this mess around thing. It's okay, because I don't really care at the end of the day, and most of the time when push comes to shove, I'll show up. But you know, if you are winning 1-0, just get it to 3-4-0. You know, don't take a risk because people get this confused, but momentum doesn't exist. If you want to believe in it, you're just wasting your time. It's probably going to cost you more by trying to believe in it. But there's a thing called psychological momentum. And you see when someone is 3-0, they're dejected, they put the controller down. But when someone becomes 3-1, they think they only need 2 more goals. They start being more attacking. The person that's winning then starts to be naturally more defensive. The person that's attacking has more of the ball. And the settle and the area of the game changes. So make sure that from the psychological perspective, make sure you have that on lock. You know, don't try to, you know, do anything fancy.
Can he take advantage?
Meant to be a fake shot, but it didn't register. Don't know why.
And clean.
Applying pressure here. So of course you can use step up.
To win the ball back high up the pitch.
I'm not doing drag back for years. Remember the drag back, how OP it used to be?
Min Son. Oh,
Ah,
right in the nick of
the
time.
times are gone, eh? Went through my legs. Perfect. Again, one more CDM. So you run back here. We're not too sure. We run back, run back, run back. Again, run back, run back, run back, run back, run back, run back. Thank God I got fullbacks and centre back. I made a mistake. They moved the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper should get it.
Reflex action.
Made a mistake. They should have even probably even gone for the tackle. Quick 1-2. See the space in the middle.
Too much pace on
Just a bit too much power on that. And again, of course, you can use teammate contain. So like here, you can use teammate contain to apply pressure. And as you can see, teammate contain got the ball. Shouldn't have got the ball. And don't forget, you can also use subs. So let's say, for example, if you feel like you need to bring on a sub, feel free to do so. Just going to hold it out now. You can also try to look and see what your opponent is doing as well.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw in. Time for a change then. Being pressed.
Again, applying pressure with our striker first. Then we got a chance. We tried to get the ball. Okay, a bit unlucky. So here we can apply teammate contain and we can man mark the guy in the middle. We use the L1 button to switch to our defender when he was close to it. You see, we don't rely on teammate contain all the way. Here we're in trouble, so we're going to use teammate contain. I run the jockey, apply pressure. We defend the angle towards goal here. We're not pushing out too much. We defend the angle towards goal. You see that? That's how you defend. Defend the angle towards goal. Defend the angle towards goal. Defend the strikers, strikers, strikers. Defend the angle towards goal here. You see, I'm letting him wander.
And a tidy
L1 trigger. And I think... Yeah, I thought he kept it on there. Oh, that's a bit unlucky there. Like we end up getting the ball back. I think it should be just about enough. Now you see I'm doing the L1 button.
left in this game.
So you can see I'm actually pushing all these players forward. You see that? And that's going to create more space for someone outside the box. Or someone like here.
And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
But I'm just messing around when I get inside the box. I don't want this guy to leave. Just so I can show you, because if I score another one, he will leave. So it's kind of like give him hope, you know what I mean? Maybe let him have a couple of shots here and there. Defend the angle towards goal perfectly. 1-2. And through ball.
Jesus Corona. And the counter looks on here.
That was completely to the wrong person. See the space? You can't run in. Remember, you can't run past someone. You can only get past someone if they make a mistake.
Can he find the angle?
Nice.
But a
Ah,
nice
too much, I think.
to bring it to an end.
Again, see, not too sure, so we're going to run back. Not too sure, we're going to run back. Hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Then we could choose a CDM. Then we can man mark the strike. You see, push back, push back, push back. Use teammate contain if you need to with the other centre mid, but that's about it. Be very, very careful, because you see, teammate contain, see how it brings out my centre back. All the time when people use teammate contain, they bring their centre backs out of position. And oh my god, hit the post there. How the hell did Edison not save that? People use a teammate contain like this and they bring their centre backs out of position like that. You see how Walker got out of position? I show you that deliberately. It's important for you to note that, because a lot of players that use teammate contain, if you are not getting rank 2 or 3, I would say realistically, if you're not getting rank 2, don't use teammate contain in my opinion. Because I think a lot of people, they use teammate contain, but it costs them more times than actually helps them, if that makes sense.
Can he finish them off? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal.
Again, not too sure. So you see that player making running behind. We go anticipate the danger. Anticipate the danger. Anticipate the danger. Anticipate the danger. Defend the angle towards goal. Don't lose the ball. Remember, if you're unsure, just go back to the goalkeeper. Remember, you can always go back to the goalkeeper and lob the ball. And of course, you can use stuff like player lock if you want to as well, to bring the ball closer. Bad example. Defend the angle towards goal now, you see. Oh, yeah, you got the ball there, you see. That's why you finished the game much early on, you see that? So don't worry, we'll score again last minute. We're just gonna go forward now. L1 triggers go low. Gotta wait for that gap. He's made that gap for me. Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. And it is 3-2. Well, that is basically game set of match. Thank you very much for watching. I hope maybe you at least got some understanding. I know it's of course a fast moving game and hard for me to explain everything, but hopefully it will help you. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.